Welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea Middleton of LittleMrsMiddleton.com, and today I'm going to go over my doTERRA Empties. The first thing that I pulled out was the doTERRA Adaptive Blend. This is a capsule that you take daily or as needed, and it's called Adaptive Calming Blend Capsules. There's 30 capsules in each bottle. And this serving size is 1 capsule. It's the Adaptive Blend, and it's a mood enhancing and relaxing formula. This proprietary blend of ingredients helps when adapting to stressful situations and new surroundings. So I just took this every day as a preventative. And this is really helpful to calm my nerves. I use the oil as well. So it comes in 3 forms. It comes
in this capsule, which is just easy to take. I left one in here because I wanted to show you what it looks like. It's just a regular type of capsule.
And it also comes in a roller ball pre-diluted, so you can roll it on your pulse points. It smells incredible. And then it comes in an undiluted bottle that you can use in your diffuser. I use all 3. And so just to keep myself a little bit more even keeled, I use this. I just ordered some more because clearly I just kept this one in here to show you guys today. I highly recommend them. They're really good. So I'm getting this PB Assist out, and this is a probiotic that doTERRA makes, and I love it. I didn't keep one in here so you could see, but I wish I had. It has 6 strains of probiotic microorganisms in a unique double layer vegetable capsule. So it looks trippy when you look at the capsule. It's kind of greenish, and then it's double encapsulated. So what that does is it gets down to your gut, and so it's able to really do what it needs to do. The PB Assist is easy to take. It's a smaller capsule than the one that I just showed you actually, and it's great to just take every day with food. I've really enjoyed it. I have the protective shampoo here, which is empty. My conditioner usually lasts me a little bit longer because I'm the only one that uses a conditioner in my house. I have 4 boys, and my husband does not use conditioner in his hair. So that one usually takes me a little bit longer, but it is like a green squeezy tube, and it's like nice and thick and rich, and I use them both together. This shampoo specifically, it smells really nice and fresh. It smells citrusy and light, and it's just a really good shampoo. I have really thick, coarse hair. And this one's wild orange and lime, keeps hair looking clean and healthy, and it's color safe. It's a very light, fresh scent. And I actually really like the way that it's subtly, you know, when you get out of the shower, it smells, I think it smells amazing. The
conditioner, I'll talk about really quick because I'm out of it too, but I'm still in the shower with just like a little bit left in there. If you want to go back to a few of my videos, I have very naturally curly hair. It's like really thick and full, and that conditioner is hydrating enough for my thick curly hair. Curly hair tends to be on the drier side, so most people with curly hair prefer a more rich, thick emollient conditioner to get the tangles out and to make it smooth, to really smooth the hair shafts. And that one works well for me. You only need like a silver dollar amount, and I use it usually from my ears down and really work it in. Takes all my tangles out. They just like melt out, and then I'll take a big white tooth comb and like comb through my hair.
I love it. It's incredible. And it leaves my hair feeling really soft and silky. This is the root to tip serum, and I use this on my roots. The root to tip serum is great for all over in your hair. It is just says for healthy, nourished scalp, apply several drops on clean, damp hair. So this is all I have in my hair. Again, I have naturally curly hair, and when my hair is just short and such a blunt cut like this, I don't wear it curly just because it would be just stacked out. So I straighten my hair a lot when it's shorter. Also, I go like 5 to 7 days between washes when it's shorter and straight. And so when it's curly, I have to wash my hair a little bit longer or a little bit more often. This is all I have in my hair. So last night I washed my hair, and I used this all throughout my scalp and hair, blew it out, and then I used a little bit more after I blew it out. This morning I flat ironed my hair, and then I put some more of this. So, and I literally take it on my fingertips and I rub it in my scalp because I have a very dry scalp, and it can have a tendency to be very dry and flaky. So I will show you really quick what it looks like. It's like, see that? And it would seem like it's really oily, but it's not. It smells amazing, like peppermint and melaleuca. And I literally just rub it directly in my scalp. Now, most people will be like, you can't put it directly in your scalp because, right? I don't know what my hair is doing, but I'm not happy with it today. Because you don't want it to weigh your hair down. This is such a lightweight. It just gives you a shine. It smells amazing. It doesn't leave you feeling greasy. I can use it every day for several days and it doesn't weigh my hair down. And again, especially in the winter months, my scalp is so dry and flaky that I put this on my scalp every single day. And like I said, I still only wash my hair once or twice a week. So I love how fresh it smells. It smells like peppermint. It's very invigorating. It also has like melaleuca and a bunch of other oils in it. On the box, it says all the oils, but on the bottle, it does not. But if you are someone who has drier hair or need like a good serum to style your hair, or you have a very dry scalp, this will be a really good product to use because it's good for you. It's the anti-aging moisturizer. There's a little bit left here, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. It says reduces the signs of aging. It has lavender, jasmine, geranium, and frankincense. I use 1 pump during the day under my makeup. And then, forgive my fingernails. And then it's very, very light and easily absorbed. Smells amazing. It smells like flowers and frankincense. It feels so soft and it leaves my skin feeling like butter. As I said, I only use 1 pump during the day under my makeup, and then at night I use 2 pumps. And I really feel like this has done a great job at plumping up my skin and smoothing out fine lines. It makes my skin feel like silky smooth. Since I've been using this, like I find myself just like, I'm always like rubbing and touching my face because I feel like it feels so soft. It's definitely softened my skin. And I love that about this product. And I highly recommend it if you're looking for an anti-aging moisturizer that has good for you ingredients. This is the Clary Combe Women's Monthly Blend. Is this focusing? So the Clary Combe is a roll-on. This is gonna sound really weird, but when you put this in the inner part of your ankle, what I usually do is I'll rub it around my left ankle and then I'll rub both of my ankles together. I also put it on my pulse points, so behind my ears, my wrists. I rub this directly on my abdomen. And I'm just gonna read to you what oils are in here. This is a blend of clary sage, lavender, bergamot, Roman chamomile, ylang-ylang, cedarwood, geranium, fennel, carrot seed, palmarosa, and vitex. I use this for that time of the month. It helps me with mood swings and it helps me to support when I am menstruating. So a lot of us need that extra support. A lot of us experience discomfort, bloating, etc. This is like heaven in a bottle for me. Not only does it smell beautiful like a woman's perfume, so I get a lot of compliments on it when I wear it, and actually I do wear it a lot when I'm not on my period because it does smell so pretty to me. It's very aromatherapeutic. However, when it's that time of the month, I love to just open this up again because of the reflexology. Rolling it around my ankles is what I do, and also directly on my abdomen where I feel discomfort. It helps me and really, because I don't take like any type of over-the-counter medication. I used to do like Advil or Midol and stuff like that, and I haven't done anything like that in like 7 or 8 years. And so for a long time I was just suffering through it, and now I use this instead. And I actually, what I'll do a lot of the times is, because it's not diluted, it's just pure oils, right? I'll get a new one and I'll half it. So I'll get the brand new one and I'll put half in here and half in here, and I'll fill the rest up with fractionated coconut oil. And then I have 2 pre-diluted ones that stretch it out a little bit longer. They last a little bit longer for me. And like I said, this is something that I use year round, every single month. And even when if I have it in my purse and I want a little pick me up, I'll just use it because it smells amazing. It's the monthly blend for women, Clary Combe. I love it. I highly recommend every woman get it because it's life-changing. This I have on, I put on before. Some of this stuff is just like leaking in here.
This is Intune, and I put Intune on. It's called the Focus Blend. Let's see if it'll focus on the Focus Blend. No? No? How come there's no focus? I don't know.
Anyway, In Tune is the focus blend. There is West Indian sandalwood bark oil, patchouli. If you don't like patchouli, don't even go there, because I was in a library one time with my kids and this lady was like, "Are you eating patchouli?" And I was like, "I don't think so." And then I was like, "You know what? Yeah, I think I think I am." And she was like, "Oh, I hate patchouli. It gives me a headache." And she was offended by my odor. I love patchouli. I could bathe in it. I diffuse it. It's a natural sedative, so we usually diffuse it at night. If my nerves are a little bit haywire and I'm feeling like anxious, I'll definitely put it on my body or diffuse it. I love patchouli. It's a very thick, sticky oil. It reminds me of like hippie land. I used to burn patchouli incense back in the day when I was a little wild child. Anyways, this one's specifically for focus. So it has all the oils in it to help you to focus and narrow in on what you're trying to do. So if you're a student or if you have children who are students, we use it during homeschool when I want my kids to really sit up and pay attention. I have a tendency to have a hard time concentrating, so I use it for myself. I already have a backup that I'm halfway through because I always want to have my In Tune focus blend on hand. I feel like it's one of my favorite oils. I think it smells amazing and I think it actually works really well. So what I do is I usually rub it on my fingers and I'll rub it directly on the back of my neck. Also for my kids, I'll dilute it because this is another oil that's not diluted. So I'll dilute them myself. Like I'll half it and put my favorite carrier oil in it to allow it to last longer and make sure that things are diluted. I'm a big advocate for dilution. I think that diluting your oils not only stretches out your oils to last longer, but it's also, it's a better absorption in your system when you dilute them properly. So if you want me to do a complete video on how to dilute your oils, I'll be happy to. Just let me know. So where was I? Okay, so it has patchouli, frankincense, lime. Lime is amazing just to diffuse on its own for focus too. JSYK. Lang Ylang flower oil, Hawaiian sandalwood, and Roman chamomile flower oil. So if you can imagine all those oils together, it's warm, it's musky, it's woody, and it's bright because of that lime. It's just an amazing aromatherapeutic experience, and I highly recommend that you give it a try. Okay, lemon is one that I go through probably 2 bottles a month. It's only $10 wholesale. If you don't have a wholesale account, let me know. I'd be happy to help you with that. Lemon essential oil I use for cleaning because it's very disinfecting. It has a detoxifying effect, so I like to drink it in my water. You can also put it in veggie caps with some coconut oil diluted and eat it that way in a veggie cap. There is some cool ways to use it if you have like sticky residue from a sticker on a picture frame or sap on your windshield. If you put a few drops of lemon oil, it'll get that right off like that without use of any chemicals. Lemon oil specifically is incredible to uplift the mood if you're feeling blue or down and out about anything. Most citrus oils really help to uplift your mood. They're bright. I mean, it's yellow like the sun. It makes you feel happy. What else do I use lemon oil for? I mean, I use it in salsas and things like that. I've definitely cooked with it. I've put a drop of lemon oil in my hot teas before if I'm out of lemon. I love to diffuse this a lot, especially in the winter time, because I do live in the Pacific Northwest and sometimes it's just a little gloomy, a little too long, and I need a break from that. And so I think this is just my sunshine in a bottle, and it really helps me to feel better. It also smells like a lemon head, like a straight up lemon head candy. And it makes my mouth water every time I smell it. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, Balance. There's a little bit left in here. I'm gonna get some out. Balance oil is a blend called the grounding blend. Let me show that bad boy to you real quick. So Balance is a grounding blend. Oh, it smells so good. Balance is pre-diluted, so it does have fractionated coconut in it. It has spruce leaf oil, Ho leaf oil, frankincense oil, blue tansy, has a blue tinge to it. It's not artificially colored. It has blue tansy oil in it. Osmanthus, blue chamomile. It's amazing. So if you think of, it has a lot of tree oils and flower oils in here. And if you think of like strong spruce trees or strong trees with a big trunk, their roots go deep down and they're very grounded. It's very sturdy and strengthening, right? Most tree oils are very grounding, and this one has a blend of grounding tree oils. This is a great oil to use every day. I keep this one by my nightstand. I also have a roller ball of it, and as soon as I get up, I don't even like go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, anything. I'll grab my balance oil and I'll rub it on the bottoms of my feet, and then I'll put I usually have slippers on because it's cold in my house, and so I'll do that, put my slippers on, and then go to the restroom. That's just a daily practice for me. I have 4 kids. I have a tendency to be very reactive, and I hate that. So to be proactive, I put this on before my feet even hit the ground, and it's very helpful for me to be in better spirits throughout the day. Green Mandarin is a fairly newer oil. This is great for all things digestive. I used this oil a ton when I was pregnant because I had such horrible morning sickness. I got morning sickness with all 4 of my kids, and it was bad, like bedridden morning sickness, like horrible. Puking, losing weight, everything. Green Mandarin smells very bright and juicy. It's one of those citrus oils that I love to have in the diffuser, and I like to mix it with deeper things. So citrus oils I'll mix with like patchouli or vetiver or cedarwood. Green Mandarin is great for that. I just love the way it smells. I have a regular like red Mandarin one. There's just nothing like this. There's nothing like a Green Mandarin oil. Again, I use this a lot, just a couple drops in my water, and I would drink it. I would just sniff it. I put it in my diffuser. I love to use it to wash dishes with. I make my own like hand soap, or I'll put some in my sink water just to freshen my dishes in my sink water. So those are the ways that I used Green Mandarin. Okay, so this is Yarrow Palm. Yarrow Palm is incredible for the skin. This whole thing is gone. It has like a blue tinge to it because that's just what happens in the distillation process. I had like a quarter of a bottle left, and all I did was get my little serum that I make. It's DIY, and I poured the rest of it in there, and then I filled the rest with my other oils, and I use it every single day on my face, neck, and décolleté. You want to take a look? Like this? I'm just kidding. Yarrow Palm is just incredibly full of antioxidants for the skin. It's a very beautifying oil. And then recently they just came out with a Yarrow Palm body serum and Yarrow Palm capsules, which I actually have the capsules over there, but I'm not done with them, so I'm going over here. If you have dry skin, if you have aging skin, if you have sunspots, age spots, discoloration, inflamed redness, whatever, I'm not a doctor. Don't take this out of context. If you have skin that's screaming at you, get some Yarrow Palm and smooth it on your face, neck, body, whatever. It is incredible. It works so well. It's cleared my skin up in so many ways. And I can't say enough good things about this. I love this. I have a ton because I made my own serum, but once I go low, and like I said, I do have the body serum that I use every day when I get out of the shower. And well, let's be honest, I don't take a shower every day. I use every time I get out of the shower, and I really do love it. Let me introduce you to my best friend, Frank. This is him. And he is the king of all essential oils. I have to tell you, when people say, oh my God, I'm gonna put some under my tongue. Frankincense is the first oil that I fell in love with. Frankincense will, for the rest of my life, be my favorite oil. It's almost borderline emotional for me to have it in my hand and to talk to you about it. When I first had my eyes open to what essential oils can be and can do for you, frankincense was just life-changing. It was like a hug in a bottle. It was great for my skin. It's great for my emotions. It really helped me to feel, and at that time I was going through a lot. I had severe postpartum depression, and I just felt like frankincense helped get me through so much. At that time, we were having a lot of trouble in our marriage, and I was just an emotional wreck and just frazzled and tired. And at that point, I had 2 kids. Now I have 4. And I used this every day. And I'm not trying to say that it saved my marriage and it saved my life. Like, I'm not going there. Take this as you will. Every day I rubbed this over my heart space. Every day I diffused it. Every day I put a drop in water. I put a drop under my tongue. I just felt so comforted and so much more calm when I have frankincense in my life. And since then I've used it for multiple things. It's great for the skin. It's great for brain health. It's great to kill the mutated cells in your body. I can't say enough good things. It's often said, when in doubt, use frankincense. It's often called the king of essential oils for a reason. It's just incredible how doTERRA sources this oil. I've just always been a Frankie fan. I just love Frank. And it's funny because Frank is a family name in my family and my husband's family. So my father-in-law, who just passed away last year, his name is Frank. I have 2 cousins, an uncle, and a grandfather named Frank. So maybe that's why it's so special to me too. But I always just call my friend, I always tell people this is my best friend, Frank. I can't say enough good things about it. It's one of those essential oils that it's hard to explain. I've been using doTERRA essential oils for 6 years. And I always get these questions of like, what's your favorite oil? Or what was the first oil that you fell in love with? Or what's your top 3 oils? And my answer to all 3 of those questions is frankincense. If you have ever had one of those aromas that just like, just is so nostalgic, it takes you home, it makes you feel warm inside. I have a lot of emotional baggage and brain health issues, which again, if you want me to make a whole video about it, I'd be happy to. So I just know when I use this, if you can hear my baby, my baby's in there yelling, it's time to wrap up. I just know when I use this how it makes me feel, and I just wish that I could express that to the world, because I think that if everybody used Frank in their life, they would just be a lot better for it. I was, for sure. On Guard, which you probably heard of already, is the protective blend. I already have a brand new bottle in my little kit over there. On Guard has wild orange peel, clove bud, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus leaf, rosemary leaf. It smells like Christmas in a bottle to me. And we use this for a lot of different reasons. I make my own hand soap, so I'll take Castile soap and a few drops of this, emulsify it together, fill it with water, and then we have that in our pumps. I make travel hand sanitizing sprays, so I put aloe vera gel, witch hazel, and like 10 drops of On Guard, and then I have one in my purse, one in my car, and one in my diaper bag, so we're always spraying and cleaning the kids' hands. It's very strong immune support, especially during the cold and flu season, but we definitely use this year round. If we feel like we've been exposed to anything, I'm like diffusing it around the clock. No questions asked during cold and flu season. I'm diffusing this like crazy. I like to clean with it. So I'll clean my floors with it, or I'll scrub out my my scrubber brushes or my sponges for my sink. I'll like get my tea kettle and pour hot water, a few drops of this, and I let it soak in there to disinfect and to really like clean it out. And then I just feel like On Guard is just incredible for all of those purposes. I think every mama needs On Guard in their house. And we also have the On Guard throat drops. So they're like lozenges if you're feeling under the weather or you have a scratchy throat. They're incredible for that. This one, I just wanted to show you. I get different lids to make it easier to use. So this is just another lid that I purchased. I think I got this on Amazon, but doTERRA now has different lids like that you can switch out to just make it, you know, easier to use. This is Melaleuca. This is one of my most used essential oils. So now it's called tea tree oil. This is what I feel like. I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. I feel like my body needs Melaleuca, and that's why I love it so much, because I feel like your body tells you what you need. And I'm on this Melaleuca kick for the last couple of years, and I use it like on my throat, over my throat chakra. And I'm not all woo-woo. I just feel like it opens up for communication. I also put it on the inside of my elbow creases. Don't mind my gangster tat. And sorry, my husband was looking at me through the window. I rub it over my heart space. I put it on my skin. I use it just to disinfect and clean with. If you have something that stinks in your laundry, Melaleuca is so good to help get it out. Also purify, so I'll use Melaleuca and purify. Melaleuca has some antibacterial benefits to it. And antifungal. My plant had like a fuzzy mold on it. I like plants, clearly. One of my beautiful plants that's behind me here, or behind you on that side, had like this fuzzy mildew mold growing in the plant, and the plant wasn't growing. And I was like, this is why my plant is stagnant. It hasn't been growing in a long time. I need to figure it out. So I scooped all the mold out. I put new soil on top. And then I put a few drops of Melaleuca and oregano in my watering can, because those two oils together specifically make a really great antibacterial. Yeah, I think, yeah. And so now that, I wish I could show you, I'm not going to turn this around right now, but now that plant is thriving. It's grown like 4 inches, and I only did it like a month and a half ago. The mold and mildew never came back. Like there was like fungus growing out of it. Like there was a big old white mushroom in it, and it had like, I don't know, it was gross. I don't even know how that happened or why that happened, but that stuff figured it out. Melaleuca is great for scalp health and hair health. So I usually put like 10 to 20 drops in my shampoo if I'm having like some scalp issues. And how else I use Melaleuca? Oh, if people are feeling under the weather in our home, we use Melaleuca and On Guard together. We'll mix the two with some coconut oil, and we rub it up the spinal cord to really get into our systems. And that's just been very helpful. So this is just a quick video about how I use my oils and why I use the oils that I use. And it's my dōTERRA Empties. And I've never seen anything like this on YouTube, so maybe after I post this, I'll see if there is such a thing. My baby probably wants me, so I'm gonna go grab him. Thanks so much for tuning in. This new year, I will definitely be posting a lot more, so tell your friends and keep in touch. I'm so glad you are here. Thank you.